Just one final one before we pull up. I know Oleksandr Usyk has now gone on record saying, yep, it's Daniel Dubois that I want. Obviously, Daniel's not in the best place right now, but Usyk Dubois, would that, of course, overskip a Joseph Parker fight? Let's say if that was to be revisited for the summer, providing Joe wins, of course.
I'll hand-deliver the contract tonight.
Yeah?
Of course, listen, we all want to see the unification. But I want to see Joe come through. Joe's a Queensbury fighter as well. I want to see Joe come through.
And there you have it, guys. There's Frank Warren stating that, hey, yeah, let's have the fight. Let's get the fight done with Oleksandr Usyk and Danny Dubois. First of all, let's look at it like this. Frank Warren's doing his job. He's doing exactly what he should be doing. Getting Daniel a title shot, even though Daniel is a champion. So I'm not really mad at Frank. Frank's doing his job. It just makes you wonder, and it makes me suspicious, simply based on the fact that, well, what about Joseph? Joseph was put in a situation that he didn't deserve to be in. And Martin McCauley was put in a situation he didn't deserve to be in. So since someone was incomplete or tardy, or absent, not tardy, absent, why should that fighter all of a sudden get the opportunity to fight someone for a championship unification when they have not proved themselves since their last fight? I don't feel that Danny Dubois deserves a title against Anthony Joshua until he shows and defends his IBF belt. Okay, because see, honestly, that AJ versus Dubois fight, yeah, it was a good fight. You know, yes, he defended his title. But it to me, it's like, okay, you have a new, fresh opponent in front of you that you've never fought. And because of no fault of him, you're not fighting him, but you get an opportunity. To me, people, it's almost like I got sick, and because I got sick, that granted me an opportunity to fight for something that I didn't deserve, that I didn't achieve. You know, I didn't deserve this. I didn't earn this. That's the word, earn. If me being sick at work earns me a promotion, shit, okay, well, I'm gonna be sick too, Daniel. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this, people? It does not seem like the right move. It seems like there should be another step. You see what I mean? Because I think at this point, Daniel is trying to go for undisputed. Daniel has already went out to be a unified champion. He come up short. He quit. Okay? He fights one fight that puts him in position to fight for the IBF title. So he fought Filip Hrgovic for the IBF title, technically, you know, and he wins. Then he fights and beats Anthony Joshua. Then he's scheduled to fight Joseph Parker. He's ill. Then all of a sudden he gets an opportunity to fight for undisputed. I just don't think that that is the proper steps and protocol to make. I just don't. You know what I mean? It's wrong for so many levels. I think the fight between for Parker and Dubois is still unfinished business. You know, the shirt that Dmitry Bivol wears, unfinished business, you know, before he fought Beterbiev in the second fight. I think that's the same way I feel about this fight. Unfinished business. You see what I mean? If you're a warrior, you just want anybody. It's like, you know, and here's the thing. Let me say this. I'm not angry at Daniel. Because it takes two to tango. It was also Oleksandr Usyk that said he wanted that fight. So I'm not giving Daniel a hard time based on what somebody else wants. It's just you're looking at Frank, and it's like Frank's pushing something that may happen. I think that probably will be the next fight to happen. Danny Dubois versus Oleksandr Usyk. And then this is what I'm going to tell you guys right now. And it is February 24th, Monday at 7:05 p.m. I'm time stamping this shit. You know why I'm doing it? Because the moment that fight gets made and it happens and Oleksandr Usyk beats the shit out of Daniel Dubois again, don't say I didn't tell you so. And then people will say, what? It was a waste of time. Well, obviously, probably, it was a waste of time because maybe Daniel Dubois didn't earn it or didn't get any type of fight that prepared him for a guy like Oleksandr Usyk. And it probably hindered himself. Think about what I'm saying. If you would have fought Parker, and Parker is not as fast as Usyk, but Parker is in a good direction based on style on how to fight someone that it does go in and out. That's a good barometer for someone like Usyk because now you're knowing, okay, I'm in there against a guy that likes to stick and move. That's a good boxer. That's probably a better boxer than me. That's the fighter I need to be in there with to prepare me for that supreme guy that can do that a little better. But if you just jumpstart me to that guy that can do it better than the guy that's supposed to fault me, that's not good for me because it's not conditioning me in any way. He might as well be Martin McCauley. You see what I'm saying? It's the same concept. The only difference is he's younger and he did have the training. So one thing about Daniel Dubois, though, being a professional athlete, he is going to come prepared. But nothing prepares you like experience. Sure, he's been in there with Usyk before, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think that he's learned what he's supposed to learn in a fight with someone that can box and move in and out. You see what I mean? It's levels to this. And if he goes in there and gets beat up by Oleksandr Usyk, they're going to call that a waste of time because he skipped a step. And the step was supposed to be Joseph Parker because I feel if he would have even beat Parker, he would have had a learning session and a learning lesson and a blessing in that fight because that fight would have prepared him for the ultimate unified heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk. But you guys tell me what you think of Frank Warren stating that, hey, the fight's done. We're going to look at it. We want that fight. Daniel's going right for the unified, undisputed opportunity. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!